Hi, Julie Jones from SSB Performance, Smarter, Stronger, Better Mindset Training, here with this week's Mindset Made Simple Tip of the Week. Happy New Year. I hope you're off to a great start in 2022. This week we're talking about what my Christmas gift taught me about mental training. A couple weeks ago, or about a week and a half ago now, I was on a call with my friend Michelle Venturella, former Olympian coach at Wash U, and we were talking about putting together a program for her injured athletes. Well, little did I know that I would learn a lot about injury between her call and today. A couple days later, walking down the step at my dad's house, missed the bottom step. I'm carrying what my mother would have called a lazy man's load, big load of stuff, getting ready to decorate the Christmas tree, and I missed the bottom steps, heard the ankle pop. The rest is history. What did I learn from my ankle injury and the boot that I'm in and the fracture that I sustained? Well, one thing that I know is immediately I thought, who's going to clean my house for Christmas, right? Who's going to clean my house prior to everyone coming over for Christmas? My second thought, or maybe it really was my first thought, is how am I going to work out? This is not good for me. I work out. That's what I do. First thing in the morning, almost every single day. That's how I start my day. It's an important part of who I am. So later that night, or the next night, I guess it really was, I called my friend Jackie Wise at Cleveland State. I said, hey, Jackie, here's what happened. What can I do? As I look back, I think that is a really, really important question. What can I do? We know that when our athletes get injured, the first thing they are told is what they can't do. They start to think about what they can't do. They start to think about all the things that they're missing, all the things that they can't do. So what can we do to help them get out of that mindset and into one that's going to actually help them? Well, first of all, we can get them to use their mental rehearsal or the visualization. This is proven to help maintain motor skill function. If we can get them to picture themselves doing what they do on a regular basis, it can help them maintain their skill as they go through their rehab. They can watch a video and then rehearse it and do it. This is proven to help. The other thing we can have them do is do what we call healing imagery, where they're actually thinking about their body healing. I tell a story to every team that I start with about me having cancer and fighting the cancer out of my body. That helped me. It helped me gain control, and if you read the research, it helped me get better. We can have our athletes think about the swelling dissipating from the joint, or the muscles weaving themselves together to rejoin, or the ligaments getting strong as steel. They can mentally rehearse or imagine their body getting stronger. Research also proves that the more information they have about their injury, what it looks like, what rehab will look like, what their healing will look like, they have a better chance of understanding their therapy and then doing better at it as they go. We also can get them tied to the sport with that emotion that's included in their highlight reel, of thinking back to their best past performances and getting that feeling of enthusiasm, that feeling of powerfulness, or that confidence that they get when they're thinking about doing well. So thinking about their play, their skill, their healing can be very, very helpful to their recovery. And last and most importantly, we can get them to think about what they can do. When I was coaching, we had two lists: upper body injury, lower body injury. What can you do to stay engaged with the team, to stay as fit as possible as we're going through your rehab? Here are all the things you can do. Yes, you can't do this, but what can you do? This is a great time to break things down. I recall one of our kids who had a broken hand, and we worked all backside, keeping our front side in when we're talking about hitting. We can work on spins as pitchers. You can work on different things as a shooter, as a scorer in soccer, whatever it might be, that you can break things down at this time. I bought heavy ropes, the ones you do this with, right? Well, I didn't have them before. Now I freaking love them. I can already tell a change in my body and in my strength, because I couldn't do certain cardio, so I thought, what can I do? Well, I can do that. I can stand in place. I'm allowed to put weight on my foot. I can get into a squat, and I can shake the heck out of those things, and I can get better and get my heart rate going. I learned something in this injury that's going to make me better in the end. What can our athletes learn during their injury that can make them better at the end? So, we're injured. It stinks. My sister even thought about not coming home. She thought, if you can't exercise, I don't think I want to be around you. We had a great trip while she was here because I had exercised anyway. I found out from Jackie Wise what I could do. But our goal is to get our athletes using their visualization to keep their motor skills, to improve their healing, and to keep that emotion and tied to why they do what they do. And then to keep them thinking about what they can do. If we can do those things, they'll get better faster, and they'll be better in the end. If I can help your teams in this way or in any otej way, send me an email at juliej@ssbperformance.com. Visit me at ssbperformance.com/blog to look at other things about visualization and other mental training tips. I hope you have a wonderful first week of January, and we'll see you next week.